Okay? All right. The next one is kafun. What's the next letter? Lam. Lam is an easy one. Many times people get it confused with alif. Watch. You know why? Pay attention to what?
Details.
Look. Lam takes the whole space, but it connects. It doesn't have to be a large, it doesn't have to come up like that. It does not. All it has to do is connect. Alif is considered a stubborn letter. Everybody say stubborn letter.
Stubborn letter.
Stubborn letters do not connect. You can only sneak up on them, mean come to them from behind. But they will not connect with anybody else. So alif won't connect to anything. Okay? Somebody can tell me another stubborn letter?
Wow.
Wow. So we have alif, we have wow. No, not meme. No, meme is connecting. Excuse me? No. Vel. Vel, yes. Del, vel, ra, zay. Okay? Anybody else?
Is there someone else? Is there another one?
You tell me.
But wow connects from a letter before it.
Every one of these connects to the letter before it. You can only sneak up to these letters from behind. But they will never connect. Look, I can say alif, ba, right? Bao, bed, bed, I'm sorry, bed, bir, bez, okay? And actually, I made a mistake. I should have put the dots from the right to the left. That's the proper way to do it. To do it backwards is a mistake. I've been told that for years by my teachers. Is a mistake. When you write the word out, you go back to the beginning of that word, and then you put your dots and your fetas and your dhammas. To do it backwards, you think that's when you make a mistake. Because you thought, oh man, I should have went from the front to left. Okay? So, just want to be honest with you. These are stubborn letters. You can sneak up to them and connect, but they will not connect to anything in front of them. Okay? Let's see, are there any more? You see, you're looking at the paper. No, there are no more. That's it. Wow. Okay? That's it. Okay, so lam is not a stubborn letter where alif is. So whenever you see a connector on the bottom, then you know that's lam. Okay? So lam is written like this. See that? Whereas alif is written like this. What's this? Alif. What's this? Read this. No, what's the first letter? And the second letter? What's that now? Read it. Bel. Okay? What's this one? Ba. You see the difference? All they have is have something on the bottom. Does that make sense? Very easy. Kaf, lam, mim, noon. Mim, noon. Hind. La, baby, la. No, but meme is not a stubborn letter. We're not talking, meme is not stubborn. Here we are only referring to the stubborn letters. Meme is not stubborn. But remember what we told you about kaf, lam, meme, noon. Everybody say that.
Kaf, lam, mim, noon.
Right. What do you say in English? H-I-J?
K.
What's the next one? L. What's the next one?
L, M.
N. Just like you say in Arabic, kaf, lam, meme, noon. The exact same thing. K-L-M-N, kaf, lam, meme, noon. Where do you think English got that construction from? That order. So, they're going to tell you they got it from the Greeks. They ain't going to go further than that. You know, it's like when you study medicine, they tell you about these people who wrote books, and then they tell you at the end that majority of their theories were proven wrong. How is he a great, you know, how is this guy a great, you know, scholar of medicine when 90% of his theories were proven wrong? And during the Renaissance, we found that what happened before the Renaissance, when you have these great books of Muslim scholars, and, you know, proving the Western idea of education and recording history is a big fallacy. And Muslims need to do more to expose that to their instructors and teachers when they write their reports. They say, although in Western education or history, they only have, and they go back here, Muslim scholars have recorded the transfusion of blood and the circulation of the body and diagrams of hearts 700 years prior to that, and they have pictures. What can they say? You know? Anyway, the next one, kaf, lam, mim. Mim starts at the bottom, okay? Now, I would say you break this down. You see that? There's a couple ways. Some people write it like this. Okay? Over, with an understroke and overstroke. Watch again. This is an understroke. I come up and go around. Okay? Some people go like this. Go over. They're both correct. The real deal is just to make this circle over. I prefer the under, to go under. Why? Because it's clear. When you do the over, it could be a cough. It could be a ta, a tha. It could be anything. Not a tha, but it could be a cough. It could be, you know, a fa. So I prefer the downstroke. Okay? Watch again. Everybody see that? Or if you're going, you're writing, circle, keep going. You're writing, circle, keep going. You see me? Very easy. Next one. Noon. Noon is in a group of letters that have diacritical marks. What is a diacritical mark? Come on, guys, tell me what a diacritical mark is. Shape. Right. A diacritical mark is any marking on similar letters, and the purpose of that marking is to distinguish it. Why? Because there are a bunch of letters that are written like this. Watch. You see that? That could be ba. That could be ta. That could be tha. That could be noon. Right? Well, let me do it this way. You see that? It could be any of those letters. So you have to pay attention to the detail here. Noon is a ball or a diacritical mark on top. Okay? Diacritical mark on top. You can write it like this. Okay, you see that? Or you can write it like this. Okay? Remember, it's going to connect to another letter. Going on to another letter. So, this is how you can write it. In the beginning of a word, just like that. Just a line. Just a line that you put a dot on top of. Does that make sense? That's noon. So I can go like this. I can say ba, ta, tha, noon. At the end. So I say ba, ta, tha, noon. You see that? Did I do anything different besides putting the dot? No. And this right here means this is equal to this. This right here, squiggly line, is equal to 2 dots. Do you understand?